Julie, say hi. Julie, say hi.
Get your eating.
Alright, so the first thing that we would like to present is a certificate of appreciation. This is from the Commander-in-Chief, President Barack Obama. It's to certify that Christopher was transferred from active duty to the Fleet Reserve, and he served 20 years honorably in the U.S. Navy. And then next I have a letter of appreciation from the office of the Governor of the State of California. It's signed by Governor Brown. Then a certificate of appreciation from the Governor of Illinois. Hey. And then last but not least, a letter from the MCPON.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you pronounce the Navy for those of you who don't know.
Oh, yeah, sorry. GPS skills. Yeah. Good job. Congratulations.
Alright. I'd like to read retirement award for Chris here. So the Department of the Navy, this is to certify that Secretary of the Navy has awarded the Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal, Gold Star in lieu of 4th Award, to Sonar Technician Surface First Class Surface Warfare Christopher A. Percy, United States Navy. 4. Professional achievement while serving as Anti-Submarine Warfare Evaluator Course Supervisor and Surface Ship Anti-Submarine Warfare Specialist Instructor at Fleet Anti-Submarine Warfare Training Center from January 2011 to November 2013. Petty Officer Person, through exceptional warfare knowledge and a thorough understanding of team training concepts, provided 200 hours of tactical anti-submarine warfare training and watch station supervision to more than 217 officer and senior enlisted sailors during 5 shipboard anti-submarine warfare advanced warfare training events. His efforts enhance training initiatives to provide shipboard anti-submarine warfare training directly to fleet units. Petty Officer Person's exceptional professionalism, unrelenting perseverance, and loyalty and loyal devotion to duty reflect a credit upon himself and are in keeping with the highest standards and traditions of the United States Naval Service. Signed, Captain S.E. Dugan, United States Navy. And the important part here.
100%.
Fleet Reserve, the United States Navy. This is to certify that Sonar Technician Surface First Class Surface Warfare Christopher A. Person was transferred from active duty to the Fleet Reserve of the United States Navy on the 31st day of January 2014 after 20 years of service. This certificate is awarded as a testimonial of faithful and honorable service. Signed, S.E. Dugan, Captain, United States Navy. The most important and the motion. I'd like to invite Cynthia. So we all know that no sailor can make it through service without those at home that constantly support us and put up with our BS. This is a certificate of appreciation from the United States Navy. Know ye that Cynthia S. Palacios It is my pleasure to express the grateful appreciation of the United States Navy to you for your unselfish, faithful, and dedicated assistance during the naval service of STG-1 Christopher A. Person. Your unfailing support and understanding have helped immeasurably with SG-1 Person's transition to the Fleet Reserve. Given under my hand as Commanding Officer, Fleet Anti-Submarine Warfare Training Center, S.E. Dugan, Captain, United States Navy. So thank you very much.
Aww.
And last but not least, we're presenting Chris here with this career shadow box that he's personally created. So a weekend's worth of work into this, and he's got all of his mementos in here to help him remember his career in the Navy, 20 years of service.
My head's not that small.
We know. Nice work. Yeah, it is. All right. Oh, here it goes.
Speech! Speech!
I knew somebody would say. Alright, so I didn't really prepare anything, but
Single page.
we do a lot of reading too, because I didn't actually. Yeah, you would think I was an instructor, right? I should know this already, but I don't. I actually had a lot of time to think about this. I spent probably the past 4 or 5 months just coming up with things that I wanted to say. Unfortunately, there were certain people that couldn't be here. I wish they could have, but I will address those in a few minutes. So I'd like to thank everyone, first of all, for coming and then joining me in this honor and celebration of my 20 years of service. So thank you. Although she could not be here, I would like to thank my mother. First of all, for giving birth to me. I mean, I wouldn't be here without her. I would also like to thank her for raising me the way that she did. Had a very, very strict upbringing, and I think that the Navy really didn't have a whole lot to do with my strictness, and I'll get to that in a second as well. But I want to thank her. And then I also want to thank her, although she didn't want to do it at the time. She signed my paperwork for me to join the service because I was 17. Yes, I joined the Navy at 17. I just turned 37 in May, so not bad, retiring at 37 from my first job. I ended up graduating a couple weeks after I turned 17. I wanted to do something, but I would have joined sooner, but I wanted to do like one last holiday season with the family. Unfortunately, I didn't get to spend it with the whole family because I was in Southern Illinois, some podunk little town. But I got to spend it with my mom and my stepdad, and then I joined the Navy not knowing that, unfortunately for one of them, it would have been my last big holiday to spend with them. And the other one, it's been quite a long time, so hopefully she'll be able to come out here, if not this year, next year. I don't know if Grandma's heard anything about that, but I know she's talking about it. So, I plan on joining the Navy, do my 4 years, travel, get some money for college. Unfortunately for me, or maybe I should say fortunately, since I'm standing here at my 20-year mark, this old guy I know, he retired, his name is Jesse Wickheiser. He pretty much threatened me to stay in. Just kidding. He provided me a lot of guidance, and I really appreciate it. And thank you for your service. Anyway, like I said, here I am about to say goodbye to the only thing I've known for the last 20 years. It is really the only thing I've known. I haven't done anything else really except I worked at McDonald's and Taco Bell in high school. Didn't really have to do some major interview like I'm about to endure here soon. So I really don't know what that entails. I got a little bit of training as far as interview techniques and whatnot. So hopefully that'll help. And I've also been to school. I was able to obtain back in '03. Got my computer electronics engineering degree. Most of you guys know that. And I just recently got my network system administration degree a couple months ago. Finished that up. And since then I've been to, as these guys could probably attest to, lots and lots of job fairs and networking events. Seemed like every time I turn around I was sending my senior chiefs another appointment reminder, hey, I'm going to another job fair, going to another job fair. So thank you guys for all your support for that. I don't have anything currently lined up. Got one possibility, hopefully it comes through. I'll just be swapping buildings where I work now, one building to another, take off the uniform, put on the civilian clothes, kind of doing the same thing as an instructor for a different office. See how that goes. Haven't had the interview yet. But on that note, if you guys know someone who's hiring, I'll give you my resume as soon as they leave today. I appreciate it. Alright, so enough about me. As much as I wish they could be here, unfortunately they could not. My daughters, Felicia and Kristen, one's in Washington State going to college. It's in her second year. The other one's with her mother in Texas. Kind of enjoying it, kind of not. She likes the freedom, but she doesn't like Texas. So, but I want to thank them for everything that they had to endure during my numerous workups and deployments. My roller coaster of emotions every time I had to transfer from one duty station to another. And then, like I said earlier, putting up with an extremely strict dad. I believe I raised them the best I could. Where everything went from the time their mother and I got a divorce, as you guys know. I can't really say anything about that. My hands are tied. I can only say so much over the phone or text, Facebook, FaceTime, any of those other things you want to talk through. Like I said earlier though, as much as people think that the Navy had a lot to do with my strictness, it was really my mom. So, and again, I thank her for that. I'd also like to thank my family for all the love and support that you guys have shown. Special thank you again to my Uncle Jesse. Also, although they are no longer with us, like I said earlier, my stepdad passed away quite a few years ago. And then my grandpa Jack passed away probably shortly after I joined the Navy. So it's been a long time. But they were both in the Navy. And I'm sure that they're both very proud of me. And I thank them for all the guidance, love, and support. I'm going to hit the back table. I don't know how this worked out, it just did. Back table shipmates, front table family. So I would like to thank you to all my fellow sailors, friends, mentors, and yes, shipmates. I'm proud to have served for or alongside of each and every one of you. I have learned so much from pretty much all of you. So, and hopefully I've at least taught you guys something. I think that's about, oh wait, forgot somebody, didn't I? Last but definitely not least, I would like to thank my beautiful girlfriend Cynthia. Thank you for being there through this, it's been a pretty difficult part of my career. I thought the difficult part was towards the beginning or the many deployments I've done, but I'd have to say this, for those of you who are about to retire or retiring soon, this is probably the hardest part of the whole career is the transition out, not knowing what you're going to do. Unless you're one of those lucky people that just walk right in the door of another office as soon as you're done and you're good to go. But it's definitely a life-changing transition. And I want to thank you for being there. And thank you for the love and support that you've shown me. I, for one, am definitely interested in seeing where this journey of ours is going. And for For those of you who don't know, I met Cynthia through my cousin Doreen. They were both in law school together. And thank you.
You're welcome. I brought you a present.
It was actually the day after my birthday, a little over 2.5 years ago. So yeah, nice birthday present. But Cynthia, I love you. Thank you for being there.